Blessings to the wonderful air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thank you so much for being here today on the Priestess Prophecies with Priestess Melissae. That is me. We are going to get into our reading for this week, which is going to be all around the full moon in this case, it's going to be in the sign of Virgo. It is the worm full moon. So this is all about, look, what I've been seeing in these readings is all about releasing emotional blockages, mental blockages, things of that nature that are keeping us from being able to plant those seeds, right? We're looking for the worm because the spring equinox is coming up. And in the Farmer's Almanac, right, when they saw the worms coming out of the ground, that is when they knew spring was here. And spring is what this is all about, right? This is about planting our seeds. We're looking for just the right time, just the right opportunity. Okay, so we're going to be getting into our reading today for our wonderful air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. We're going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm Oracle cards. This is going to give us our energy of what is going on behind the scenes, what we need to be aware of or give more attention to. We're then going to look more into that with our tarot cards. First, with the Psychic Tarot cards, this is going to give us a Celtic cross and show us what is going on with this energy of the oracle card that comes out. We'll clarify that, all of those cards that come out with the Crystal Visions Tarot. After that, we'll get some advice from the Moonology cards, and don't go away because at the end, the Lovers Oracle Tarot cards, all of them have been giving us quite a few, very insightful messages and have been going on and tapping into each other in very positive and I think profound ways. So let me know what you're thinking. Again, I'm so appreciative, thankful, grateful, all of that for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribe so that your energy is able to be tapped into when I do these readings and so you don't miss when I do upload. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for bringing the messages that are most needed for our week. Beautiful. Tapping into the air signs. How are you doing out there? It is so wonderful to sit with you because I am Libra. I am an air sign. And when I do your reading, then I get to see a little bit about what's going on for me as well. All right, so let's shuffle our Wisdom of the Hidden Realm Oracle cards. These are by Colette Baron Reed. I have been following her lately and having a little bit of conversation on her page on Facebook. It's been kind of fun. I need to tap in a little bit more, but I've been kind of busy doing my own reading. So let's see what's going on for us. I'm very curious to see what energy, that almost hit me in the eye, is coming out today. Wow, the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. Number 6 card. Oh my goodness. Diamond is like top tier, top shelf. I feel like if you're anything like me, you've definitely been setting your sights higher, just looking to see how can you like move into the work that is really going to be, what you love, but that's always also going to be able to support you, right? I feel like so many of us are really trusting ourselves and tapping into something, creative is what I feel, the diamond in the rough, right? And maybe people are saying, oh, you're dreaming, that'll never happen kind of thing. Or, maybe they'll even listen to you and maybe they don't say anything negative, but they don't necessarily like give you that excited look or the positive advice or, encouragement either. But, deep within you, you really have seen all of these treasures. And even though it's been like a veil, because, that isn't entirely clear when you look at her and when you look at all of those jewels around her and whatnot, right? But she has already seen herself there. I feel like if you're me, like me, I have already seen myself there, you know, having that positive outcome and reaching my goals and being someone of value and being seen as a leader, right? Maybe you're feeling this way today too. The diamond dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. It says, when the diamond dreamer arrives, he represents the successful manifestation of the unseen into the material. Wow, that's alchemy. That is that diamond and all that goes into making the diamond. Lots of pressure because it is the strongest, right? Wow. So you have gone through many, many challenges that are similar to this process of creating a diamond. And I feel Spirit is saying you are that diamond that is emerging. You may still be covered over right now like this veil, right? But that diamond is beneath and you are about to emerge and people are going to see exactly who you are. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire, for this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you towards achieving your heart's desire. I feel like there's just going to be all kinds of circumstances that magically happen, doors that open that you couldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? It just magically happens. If you want a house, you will be led to it. If your priority is a new job, with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. So it's saying more or less, just believe that you can have whatever it is that you want and start taking the steps towards it. You are absolutely assured it, is what this card is saying. Diamond, wow. All right, so if you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. So then all you have to do is take the steps to make it happen. So it's like the door will be open, that path will be shown, and then all you have to do is take it. Go down the rabbit hole perhaps, you know, whatever, but you will be shown and you will know that it is right for you. It'll be like that. When you do see that, it's like catching it out of the corner of your eye, you know, that light or that shine when you see something and then it's like, oh, and then you follow it and it's a doorway, you know what I mean? A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. What? All right, so positive communication is now possible in all your relationships. It's almost like that Midas touch, right? Diamond, gold, all of that. It's just like, wow, everything is just like working in your favor, balancing out with that 6 energy, right? And it's almost like, is this a dream? And in a sense it is, right? The Diamond Dreamer, you allowed yourself to be able to dream what you really wanted into reality is what I'm feeling here. And it's almost like, I feel like it's going to be catching some of us off guard, my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Are you excited about this Diamond Dreamer opportunity? Put a diamond down in the comments, like this video for sure, and let us see what is coming out next for us. Cutting the deck here. Oh my goodness. I am super excited, aren't you? Coming out, wow. Well, we're definitely going to be shown something is what we were told. It'll be unmistakable is the word that I'm getting. You will absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt is what I am sensing here with this awareness card. Like you will know for sure that this is your clue. The universe is absolutely helping you on the mundane, in your foundations, to get everything set up for you. It just turned to 10 when I said that. This is amazing energy. Patience and planning in the past. I feel like you have definitely been putting a lot of work and effort into a project, or just into getting your life together in general. And all of this is now going to pay off. This diamond dreamer, maybe it may have seemed like a dream to other people, but you actually had a plan, but behind the scenes, you know, you were actually working on something where people thought, oh, maybe you were, you know, quite as serious about it. Yeah, well, you know, you took the mask off perhaps, and you let them see. Let them think whatever they want to think. You know, you're not really worried about that, is what I get with this energy, with the deception and envy in reverse. Like, even if people don't understand what you're doing, or they may feel a little envious because maybe just perhaps this could turn out good for you. And perhaps, you know, you could have seen that what they were saying or what they weren't saying, or just that energy that you could feel that they weren't like necessarily supporting you. You were able to take that mask off and really see these people for who they are, right? And not allow them to deter you or take you off your path, because you have a firm foundation that you need to be focused on. You need to be moving these mountains. And if you're focused too much on what other people are telling you, letting them get into your head, that is definitely going to throw you off. All right? You don't need to deal with any of that kind of stuff when you're sitting alone after you've spent your time around these people, and now you're thinking about all these negative things, or, you know, the possibly, you know, just not supporting you, and not feeling like you're putting yourself out there, you're speaking to people, you're opening up, you know, you're trying to perhaps be more social. I don't know. I know I tend to kind of contend to be more introverted, and, you know, I have to make myself be around people sometimes. Maybe you can relate to that, you know what I mean? But there's always like something it feels like you got to watch out for, though, and it's like, you really just don't know how to deal with that, is what I feel like, with that deception and envy in reverse. It's like you're not even giving any attention to that, because I feel like you know that if you do, that is going to throw that foundation off for you. I really feel like that should be in the upright, but I'm going to see what the clarifiers from the Crystal Visions Tarot now have to say about that. And then we'll get some advice from Spirit from the Moonology cards after that. So what's the awareness for the Diamond Dreamer for our air signs today? What is the awareness energy? Celebrations. Yes, you want to be in that energy, right? Of where you have achieved all of that prosperity and everything, and you're celebrating because you followed the intuition that Spirit was giving you, the hunches and the nudges and all of those different things, right? Woo! The universe here now is trying to help you to heal from all of these people who would maybe try to stab you in the back, right? I feel like perhaps you're being asked to be aware of these people that you could be talking to, right? The universe is watching your back. Do know that. All right, but you don't want to bring on any towers for yourself. I feel like that Spirit you see here, she's not talking. And I feel like, you know, that's one of the key things within magical work, is that we don't talk. You know what I mean? We are careful with our words and things of that nature. So that's something you maybe need to be aware of today, especially if people see you stepping into this role, right? Where they know that you're going to end up being something big. Maybe this is a legacy type of energy that's coming through here today with everything that you have been planning and putting into play. So you don't want anybody to potentially come in and sabotage that. Patience and planning for the past energy, for our air signs. Nine of Wands. We've definitely been holding our position, guarding with this wounded warrior energy. You can see that with the wands all around her, right? Protecting her, even all the way down here, all the way around, protecting everything that's been, you know, you put a lot of energy and work into to try to bring all of this forward. But if you talk about it, then there could be these people that try to, you know, let's see what's coming out. Deception and envy in reverse. Yeah. All it's going to do is cause arguments, you know what I mean? Because, you know, potentially, not saying that you would, but you might fight back. You might argue back. And is it really worth it? You know what I mean? And I think that's what you see, is that it's really not worth all of the arguments, all of the power struggles that people may try to give you, hiding, you know, that they're really happy for you. What's that? 10 of Wands. Yeah, just, it's nothing but burdens. It's better if you keep it to yourself. And then once everything comes into play, you can celebrate. And all the people that, you know, supported you along the way, that you knew you could talk to and stuff like that. All right, firm foundation in reverse for the future. Page of Wands. All right, so I feel like moving forward, maybe we're not quite where we want to be yet with our foundation on things, but we are quickly moving into that. Spirit is saying, don't discount all of the work that you put in. Just make sure that you're staying quiet about that, because you don't want anybody to come in here, right? Ruin all of this good stuff that the universe has been working with you on. Stab you in the back, cause these towers, break your foundation down, right? Okay, we need to focus on our path. And this Page of Wands, it's starting out, perhaps, it's new, you know, that kind of thing, but it's solo as well. Keep that in mind. You got your trusty friend here, maybe a pet or something like that, but you're alone most of the time when you're on these big, you know, whether it's a mission or whether it's just a project or something that you're accomplishing, because you're not in that lack mentality, all right? And these are not the type of people that you should be entertaining, because they do throw you off your balance, all right? 1717, we need to connect with spirit and balance out all of that, because we know which path to take, and it's not the one that's connecting with these type of people who cause us to feel this way when we're by ourselves after we've spent time with them, right? And we're trying to get positive upliftment. We're trying to connect with our peers and things like that. But you could just be finding that they're really just jealous of you behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So let's get some Moonology cards on this. Air signs, my Aquarius, Gemini, and Libras. So hit that like button if you are ready to be that diamond that emerges from the rough. Hit the like button and put a diamond down in the comment column. All right, let us see what's coming out for the advice from the Moonology cards, and stick around for the Lovers Oracle cards at the end. Here we go with the Moonology cards for our air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Advice for the air signs for this reading, please. Ooh. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Wow. Yes, probably because for you, because if you are starting to have all of these amazing things happening, maybe people are coming into, you know, your realm that are helping you to make these dreams come true and things of that nature. You're miraculously creating these circumstances now that's really allowing everything to come into fruition and happen. Yeah, it's going to be running high for you, but guess what? If other people know the magnitude of what may be coming for you, yeah, their emotions may be running high as well, but for a different reason, right? And we don't want to have to deal with that. That's why this was in reverse. So I think to avoid all these conflicts and things of that nature, again, we want to be quiet, because you've got some amazing things happening. if you're resonating with this reading today. All right, what else? And plus we had last week, I mean, let's not forget, it's your time to shine. Yes. What else is coming out for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini today? One more card, please, for the advice for this week. For the full moon in Virgo, the worm moon. Wow. One card, please. There we go. Don't let your past hold you back. That's what was keeping us stuck. So the moon in Virgo, the worm moon, don't let your past hold you back. When you see that opportunity open up for you, South Node, see where your South Node is, what placement you have in your chart. Focus on that. This is what you need to be aware of for this full moon. South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Perfect. I love that. So let's get some Lovers Oracle cards out here today and see what messages of love are coming through for the Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra gang today. All right, air signs, thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate you. Well, let's see. A couple of messages, please, for the air signs. Yes. Wow, the cards are like very sticky. I feel like a lot of us are definitely working through some blockages, understanding things a lot better now, especially if you're listening to this reading. We got 3 cards out today. Let's read them. All right, so the first one out says, check this card out. It's definitely like a healing card. She looks sad, and he really isn't. Like, they're definitely not passionate, right? It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So be aware of this if you're, you know, whatever way this may be going for you. And try to understand where you may be mirroring positively or negatively back at the other person. And that can give you a deeper understanding of how that works, how you can perhaps even see that seemingly negative quality, how we can start to maybe even reflect it within ourselves so that the other person can start reflecting it back to us. How beautiful that works, right? And then the next card here is surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So if this is in the case of this dynamic, then again, we're replacing what we don't like, what we don't want with what we do want, right? And if nothing else, we're healing and we're learning more about ourselves as a person. We're surrendering and understanding, right? Because as we do that, then we really do attract and draw in everything that's really meant for us. We heal. We learn so much about ourselves. And this one here says, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right? You may be feeling a lot of sadness at this time for some reason, you know, in the relationship department. This can just be because I was getting the impression that perhaps the flow just wasn't, you know, the flow is just not where it needs to be between the two of you to really work effectively together, especially if you're perhaps working on a project together. That could be something that's getting in the way of your relationship, if you will. And, you know, we could be mirroring or projecting like potential, you know, deficits in each other. And maybe we do see the good, but maybe we're getting to a point to where we're not seeing as much of the good as we really need to be seeing, right? So how can we love ourselves more and reflect this more and help others to grow, right? And so we can start to move into that place where we understand ourselves more and how we can really grow and learn so much from ourselves and add to this world. And you know, when we do learn about ourselves, learn about perhaps what from the past has been holding us back from all that we truly want, look in the South Node once again, and again, see what has been holding you back. And this is particularly in relation to your past. Beautiful messages today. I am so appreciative of you, air signs, and please hit the subscribe button so your energy will join with me in these readings, but also so you don't miss any of the readings. And I do put out daily readings, so don't forget to check in daily for those, and every week for your elemental sign. And you can check out the other ones too if you want to. All right, I'll see you soon, and thank you so much. Blessings and bye for now.